No, we can talk about whatever that game was. The Super Bowl of the 60th.
So, Super Bowl 60, Eagles, Seahawks, and Eagles, Seahawks, Patriots, Seahawks, and Devin. I mean, were we not right? I mean, I hate to just be that simple, like make it that simple, but we were very right. We were pretty spot on when it came to the outcome of this game, and not just the outcome of this game, but like this whole season it was a lot of these different teams or a lot of these different players. It was like, yeah, I get it. Like they won, or like, yeah, they threw this amount of
Yeah,
yards, this amount of touchdowns. Like, but they're not good.
exactly.
And then you watch this whole postseason run of Drake May, and you go, I don't see it. I don't
Yep.
see it. He was on the sideline AFC Championship. Coach McDaniels, it's hard. This is hard. It's like I don't know. I don't know if he could do it
No,
when you get to the Super Bowl.
it's the it's the yeah. This made everything that we said earlier in the year and all year correct. I mean, we expected this to happen in this way. Um, Maybe not so poorly. I was maybe expecting a little bit more of a fight, but um, no, it's a team that I think the Patriots were as prepared as they could have been. They're just not good enough. That offense is nowhere near good enough to compete against an elite defense while playing an offense that can produce. Granted, they played in the playoffs three good defenses up to this point. The problem was none of those teams had a good offense.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they got away with a lot of shit. Um, their defense in the Super Bowl performed well enough to win. Had they more than well enough to win, had they been able to produce, or even not turn the ball over. If the Pats don't turn the ball over, if they get something going, they score a few points earlier, they've got a shot. But they had nothing.
Yeah, no, that that New England defense gave them plenty of
Oh
opportunities
my God.
to win this game. I mean, they hold Jason Myers, they hold the Seahawks to having Jason Myers kick what, four straight
Three
before the
before the
Seahawks,
half, one right after. Yeah.
and then the Seahawks don't score until the fourth quarter. They don't find the end zone until the fourth quarter. I mean, Drake May just had okay. It's like cool. You had that touchdown to Matt Collins to make your stats look a little less awful, but this was one of the worst quarterback performances in a Super Bowl, at least in this era.
In recent time, I mean, I looked up worst quarterback performances. There's been worse. We talked
Well,
about
no, I
one last
mean,
pod. We talked about what Rich Gannon
yeah,
throwing
but
five
take
picks.
away, sure, yeah, you can take you, but Rich Gannon is a fucking anomaly. But think about it like this: it's like, yeah, no, Rich Gannon was the MVP of the league and threw five picks in the Super Bowl. We're talking about the guy who was runner up of the MVP and
Did not look.
turned the ball over three times in the Super Bowl. And
Yeah,
I would love to see like if Twitter was a thing in 2002, how people really felt about Rich Gannon
yeah,
being
exactly.
the most valuable player in the league. So,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
I
No,
think
for Rich Gannon is the anomaly, not for throwing five picks, but for being the MVP of the league. That should not have that's an odd one.
you have one meaningless drive where the Patriots find the end zone with Matt Collins, and like, let's be real, it did not mean a damn thing.
And it was a good throw and it was a good catch and it was a covered well. But
So you have your what? Yeah, your cool 60-yard drive. But in reality, I mean, I don't know. I think if you take away, I don't even care about that one touchdown. I don't even care about statistics. You watch Drake May play in that game, it was horrible. I mean,
no, a million percent. And I you could feel it in that first quarter. You see the Seahawks send a crazy blitz package and you're like, they're fucked. Even if that O line holds up for a second, you've got another dude coming in unblocked, and it's over. And they were rushing well enough with 4. Then you send more. It was so Drake May had no time. He doesn't know what to do with no time. He couldn't find his checkdowns. He couldn't find much of anything in the first 3 quarters. Um,
Bro, you keep talking
he
about
was
these,
what, 6 of something most of that game.
but you keep talking about these first 3 quarters like he wasn't throwing some of the ugliest balls in the fourth.
Oh no, he was well. No, of course, but the game had let up by the time we get to those last few drives. The Seahawks were
Sure,
not playing the same type of football. Um,
they were still picking him off.
they did pick him off because he just fucking threw that up. And then, yeah, the ball to Mac Hollins where there's 4 dudes sitting right there. It was all desperation at that point. But the 3 first quarters were sort of the more
Austin
intriguing part.
Austin Hooper, the Austin Hooper overthrow. He runs a corner, boom, boom. Um, it was I want to say it was one of their. It was either third or fourth quarter. It was the same drive, I believe, where he threw that check down where he was about to get lit up in the end zone and he threw it,
Yep.
checked it down. I want to say
Yes.
right before that, he had
Yes.
Austin Hooper on that
You're
corner
right.
route wide
Yep.
the fuck open.
Nothing.
Went right
Yep.
over his head. Like Drake May just was just I don't know, wasn't throwing good balls.
Well,
And
it was a crazy amount of pressure coming his way the entire game, and as there should have been, but he had there was not
but what
much
happened? What happened to
composure.
fighting and dying for my
I'll
quarterback?
fight and die.
I will fight
Um,
and die for my
and then
quarterback.
now people are blaming it on an injury that he had. What, the middle of the season? Um,
No, no, no. We talked about how they said he was healthy. They said he was good,
exactly. Yeah.
even though he definitely had some type of shoulder injury because he's
Oh no, no, no. I'm
supposedly.
talking about. Well, no. Of course, Drake May looked a little injured,
Oh, you're
but
talking
he was
about.
also flustered. I'm talking about Will Campbell. People are
Oh,
bringing up the fact that Will Campbell was hurt earlier in the year, and that impacted him in February.
okay. I didn't hear any of that. I was saying that I don't even necessarily think Drake May looked like he was injured. I think the fact that he had a right shoulder injury in the span of these last 2 weeks and supposedly got some injection before the game that I'm sure a lot of players get injections before games, but he gets an injection in his shoulder before the game. And that's like probably the easiest way to make up some excuse for how shitty for how shitty some of those balls were. You could be like, well, I mean, he had a right shoulder injury. What do you expect?
Well, I mean,
And
a few of the throws, like a few of the low throws, looked like a shoulder injury, but most of them it was just composure. It was all composure.
or it just looked
It was
like
the
Drake
lack of
May.
composure. Well,
He's
I
just
mean,
Drake May. He's not
again,
good.
Drake May, like, again, that Patriots defense played incredible. They, the amount of times that the Seahawks had the ball in a good spot that game, they should have scored 4 touchdowns, maybe more, in those first 3 quarters. And instead, they scored none. They held them to a ton of field goals. Um, JSN he got missed on a few plays. Yes, Kenneth Walker, MVP, had some plays. Um, Cooper Kupp was the main target. Got a ton of little fucking 5 yard route,
Well,
little passes.
because JSN goes down,
Jason goes
and
down, what, in the third? Second.
yeah, it might have been second. Well, at
Second or
first they were
third.
taping his leg up. They were taping like the
Yeah,
back
because
of his
he
leg
got
up.
hurt first or second quarter, and then they taped him up, and then he got hurt again. I think in the
He
third.
the concussion might have been in the third quarter. It could have been in the second. Either way, he was out for a good chunk of time. And but see, even Sam Darnold, it was like for a minute. The difference between Sam Darnold and Drake May is like Sam Darnold, even earlier in that game, there were a lot of those out routes that he was just putting in the ground, putting
Yeah,
way too outside,
yeah.
and he
Putting
just
behind Kenneth or something.
he just started putting it together. He
Yeah.
started figuring it out, and yeah, that defense was on their ass. And I'll say this, all right, the defense is obviously great, cool, the dark side, whatever, I guess. If that's what they're
Also, the fact that we didn't hear that until Super Bowl Sunday doesn't count as a nickname.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
every Seattle defense has a nickname. Don't even try to put yourself up with whatever the
well,
hell
okay.
happened years ago.
I'll say this. Yes, they're the first defense since the Legion of Boom to lead the league in points allowed, or have the lowest amounts of points allowed. And they do have a great defense. And I'll say they got some, like, I'm not gonna lie. It's not me like being soft or anything, but just in 2026, there were some hits in that game where I was like, God
I know. It's
damn,
back.
they were
It's back. I liked
laying
it.
wood. They were.
The the lack of penalties, the lack of flags, I really enjoyed. Um, there was not much intervention from the referees,
Well, I
which was
mean,
nice.
well, go. Well, I mean, New England had the least amount of penalties this year.
Yeah.
I think you really just had two teams. Like whether or not you think New England's good, I think they have the fucking basics down with a guy like Mike Vrabel at the helm.
They're two disciplined teams. You've got two
Yeah,
very, especially defensively, they're both very disciplined.
but you got this defense that yeah, you could have some comparisons, but until they shut down Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, which the Legion of Boom beat Tom Brady. Russell Wilson lost that Super Bowl. The Legion of
100%.
Boom stopped Tom Brady without a
100%.
doubt in that Super Bowl. Until they do that, stop the greatest quarterback of all time and then one of the other greatest quarterbacks of all time in back-to-back Super Bowls, then
Yeah.
we can talk. These like mid-England Patriots, we can't sit here and pretend
Mid England
like
Patriots.
this is all
They
right.
they did beat both MVP candidates
They did. That
back to
is
back. But again, it was kind of a mid off. But um, I don't think we can take anything away from this Seattle defense.
no. And
But if they faced a better team, there would have been problems, especially a better, like if you put a better offense on that Patriots team with how good that defense played and how poor Sam Darnold looked in the first half,
mm,
it's a game for sure.
yeah.
And the other really, the punts, like this game had me really excited about the very little things. The Seattle punts were incredible. What, three pinned inside five?
No,
Like
their special teams went
they
crazy.
had no room. The Patriots they were starting way back every drive. They had no room to do anything.
And then, like, cause, see, I was gonna ask you because like this is obviously a conversation being had, or people are having. Do you think it was a bad game?
Maybe if I was rooting for the Patriots, potentially, but for me, like, yeah, we can look back at
See, okay, but you're the perfect person to ask because you don't have a bias. You're just watching a football game
no,
as a
but
fan of football.
I I wanted Seattle to win, um, and I didn't think that the Patriots were going to win, but no, was it a bad game? Yes. Was it not? Was it enjoyable? I think so. I think it was enjoyable. I don't think it was the worst game to watch.
See, I don't think it was a bad game. I think
I think there were bad plays on both sides
I think
offensively.
especially in the first half, it was a defensive battle, which the thing about a defensive battle is it is fine. Not okay. A defensive battle it's always great when it leads to something.
Yeah.
Like that never happened in Super Bowl 53, like with the Rams and the Patriots. Now in this game, it was like, all right, we see them just keep kicking field goals, and it's like you're just waiting for something to
Yeah.
happen. You're waiting, and it don't happen, but you don't feel. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you don't feel pissed. It's like, all right, low score, whatever, halftime. We come back, and it's still close. And once Seattle scores that touchdown, everybody except Patriot fans are fucking happy as shit. What are we talking about?
Yeah, no.
It's like, oh fuck.
Exactly. I mean, we're sitting there in the third quarter going, we might not see a fucking Super Bowl. I mean, Jesus Christ, Devin. A touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Um And if a little bit more doesn't happen in that second half, yeah, it could go down as one of the worst bowls ever, and it still might. But I don't think it was a no. I really don't like. In terms of gameplay, it was exciting to watch both of those defenses dominate because it was yes, bad throws from Darnold and Sam, um, but it was forced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was pressure and there was the DBs were locking shit down. Keyshawn Booty couldn't do a good damn thing. Diggs couldn't do a damn thing. Fucking Rashid Shaheed's getting strapped. JSN's getting strapped. The only guy who's catching balls is Cooper Kupp and AJ Barner. And then fucking what's his nuts is out. Kenneth Walker's out there fucking Le'Veon stepping, which was starting to piss me off when Chris Collinsworth. It was just it felt like he was yapping about fucking Mahomes again.
Okay, I will
What?
say.
He's walking. Shut up.
I mean, he did like. I mean, Chris Collinsworth wasn't wrong. He was like, because I remember, I know what you're talking about. He said in slow motion, it looks like he's just walking,
Yeah,
and it's like because
he did look like he was just walking.
it was clean. Like he deserves that Super Bowl MVP. People are like, it should have went to the kicker. It's like, yeah, if the same thing happened in the first half,
Exactly. Or
if
if like he hit a kick from a distance, like they were all
well,
inside of 50.
I don't know. I mean, literally the same thing. If it was 24-0 and he made
Or
fucking
yeah,
he what?
if it was
Okay,
18-0.
my fucking math is absolutely horrible. He hit 8 field goals, and that's what it was. If you got Jason Myers hitting 8 field goals, Kenneth Walker would have to put up. I don't know. He probably still put up enough for them to just give it to him. They would just be like,
Honestly,
you got them in field goal range.
yeah.
They would just be like,
What was
you got the field goals.
I really thought in my head when Kenneth got that touchdown brought back, I was so hyped up just to see a touchdown. First of all, I was telling him to just get down and just
Oh,
sit at the
oh
two
no!
and the game.
Go, 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 go,
But
go.
I was so caught up in that like by the time I sat back down, I was like, "Fuck!" I thought he scored. Like I didn't realize they called it back. So in my head, I still think he scored, um, which he did. I mean, what was it? It was a holding call, no?
Yeah, holding call. That was the last
Yeah,
time a player ran in the end zone this season.
yeah. It was
It was Kenneth
Kenneth Walker,
Walker.
who is a little odd. Didn't know that, but
Why? Because he's
that's what it is.
bald.
It's not. It's just weird
And I don't know. I don't really know why
because
people.
he's bald.
I mean, what
No,
else? What else would be the reason?
because he won the Super Bowl and then Super Bowl MVP, and he's just fucking standing there chilling.
No,
It
you want
was
to
a
talk about?
very
Oh,
lack. I know you're gonna get
dude, I'm so
not go
pissed.
into how pissed you
I'm
are.
so pissed, dude. Dude, people want to fucking. They want to make fun of Jason Tatum. They want to make fun
Will
of
Campbell.
Jalen Hurts
Oh, you're
or
talking
Will
about
Campbell. I'm talking about
corny people.
these
I
people
got you.
who are supposedly corny or aura farming. Mike McDonald winning the Super Bowl, and then as soon as he sees all the cameras come to him, just going like this.
That was it.
I was like,
It's like him spinning.
I was so, I was, it, I swear to God, all the parts of me that were like nice, like yes, Seattle won, fuck the Patriots, like tough. When I saw
Slipped right
that,
out of you, dude. Yeah.
all of it, I was like, dude,
Hate.
fuck Seattle. I hope they never make it to another Super Bowl. Fucking Will Campbell,
It's
like
also like the three dudes they had on that podium. Yes, the fucking Mike McDonald just standing there. Go do something. Don't just fucking look up at this dumbass
so
confetti. Go
corny.
find somebody. Go shake fucking
I,
Mike Vrabel's hand or something. Um, but just three guys who should not have a microphone in their hand. What went through your mind, Sam? Um, we did it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Give us another Jason Tatum moment. That's nice. And then they're up there just It's all about the 12, man. The 12. Look how much. Look at all the 12 who traveled. The 12. The 12. Fuck your 12. Who cares?
The fucking
Um,
12.
and then Kenneth Walker, who doesn't like to talk apparently. Which, funny enough, did you hear about his dad? That was his dad's first NFL game ever.
I didn't realize that was his first game ever.
His first game ever. He said his dad doesn't like crowds, but his first game ever was the Super Bowl.
Huh. Okay.
So good for Seattle. The defense, as a collective, should have gotten the MVP. Um, in my opinion. I mean, Kenneth Walker, yeah, he had 166 total yards, but cool.
Yeah, it was cool. And fuck Stephon Diggs. Have fun
But
in whatever whenever his court case is. I believe
yeah, whenever
it's
that
pretty
date
soon.
is up. And
Um,
apparently him and Cardi B broke up last night.
there's no way.
I'm pretty sure that happened.
First of all, if you make me go to my phone to look up to see if they actually
I'm
broke
making
up or
you
not,
look it up. Please
are
do.
you sure? Are you not bullshitting me right now?
It's what I heard.
All right. Did you see? Because I sent you this video earlier. Just a side note. Did you see how hammered Puka was?
No,
Puka Nakua was caught so drunk.
I don't think that's shocking.
He was out somewhere. No, because see, I thought Puka was like cool. It's like wow, like Puka is like a frat boy douchebag,
Yeah,
like the biggest dick. Um, like I don't know, he's just walking around. Just start waving his arms around, and somebody grabs him and like just throws him in the fucking SUV or whatever they're driving in. And they drive
he's
off in the
got hands of
dark.
a god. Let
Um,
him be.
you want me to look up Cardi B and Stephon Diggs? Okay.
We don't. She was in the halftime show.
May have broken up following Super Bowl loss.
Were they ever together? Um, it's so funny because what I think it was on Bussin' with the Boys. Um, they were asking Vrabel. They're like, "Ah, you like Cardi B?" It's like, why are we asking him questions like that?
What says, do you have any? Well, then asked Cardi B. Okay, so they unfollowed each other on Instagram. So that's it. That's what. That's
Yeah.
what.
Well, guess what? Good for her.
Good for. Well, I mean, good for her because he was charged with felony strangulation and suffocation.
And
Um,
Stephon Diggs got into a fight yesterday. Was with a not woman. So I don't know. Is that
did
impressive?
he?
Yeah, they're fisticuffs.
I guess. Oh yeah. But he didn't throw. Yes. I remember.
Well,
I know the play you're
Job
talking
threw a
about.
punch, but then
Yes.
Mike Tirico was like, "Well, it was open-handed by the end of it." It's like
Well, there was no flag thrown on the play, so you can't eject him.
you can't eject. There was nothing.
Um,
There was nothing.
I didn't realize Stephon Diggs jumped a weight class like that. I didn't realize
Yeah,
him
and he
and
jumped a
Miles Bridges.
few.
Like once you beat women, you're not allowed to fight in game. You can't.
Or Jackson Hayes.
Not Miles Bridges too, or is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Miles Bridges.
Well,
Yeah, didn't he beat the shit out of? He beat the shit out of somebody.
all right. Well, I'm not. I can't remember. It's
Okay,
hard
if,
to
if
keep up
you're
with.
gonna make me fact check some fucking
I'm not
stupid ass
making you fact check. I
relationship,
just can't.
no, no,
I
no,
can
no, no,
never
no, no, no,
remember.
no. I didn't say you made me fact check Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
Well, that
I'm
was
making
right.
myself fact check Miles Bridges because he definitely beat the suspended 30 games domestic violence. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Involving his then girlfriend and two of their children. Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
yeah. When it comes to this
Wow.
shit, Devin, I know my abusers. All right, don't
You
play with
got to be
me.
on the lookout, dude.
Don't play with me. Um, but yeah, so I guess he's just losing everything. He lost the Super Bowl, his girl, and then he's about to lose some like free time.
Maybe. Probably not. But at the same time, I don't know. No one ever gets shit for anything. So, um, what else? Well, he's got 4 other baby mamas
And
just from last year alone. Apparently, allegedly.
oh, he's a
But
fucking
no,
idiot.
damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl 60 is over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a cool season.
Yeah, I mean the season it was interesting. It was odd.
It was. I'm going to be honest. I will put down this season as better than last year.
Put down the season better than last year. I
I
I can't
I
even get into like details of last year to even remember.
well, I think the details of last year were better, but I think the outcome of last year was kind of dog shit. And the outcome of this year was, I don't know. They both kind of sucked. Just the fact that the Chiefs were like Patriots level bad, maybe worse.
You think last year, 2020, 2024, 2025, with Lamar and Josh Allen battling for MVP, Saquon rushing for 2,000 yards, Derrick Henry running for
You're
like what,
right.
1,800, 1,900 yards, fucking
I think
Justin
what I
Jefferson,
mean
like,
is just what I mean is just I'm definitely wrong again. Sorry. What
no,
I
you're
mean
good, you're good.
is just the Chiefs. Just the fact that they did not deserve to be anywhere. Um, and it wasn't like they had an easy schedule like the Patriots. They were just winning games, and we knew that they were just winning games to win games, and that sucked. This year felt fair for however shitty it was. It felt not too rigged.
I don't know. I didn't hate the season. The season was cool. We saw a lot of different weird, odd, stupid shit, and this was one of those years that like
Excuse me.
this was a year that for sure, like if you first 4 weeks in, if you looked at the next 4 weeks, you wouldn't believe it, and the next 4 weeks was like, what are we doing? And the next four
Yeah.
weeks was like, all right, we what kind of game are we
Then
playing?
again, the Broncos
Um,
beat the Bills. You go, what the fuck? It's not
exactly.
supposed to happen.
So I don't know. I
And
can't
then
say I hated it.
I think the worst thing was the Broncos beating the Bills and Bo Nix breaking his fucking ankle. We missed out on a an AFC championship entirely because of that.
Yeah, but how different do you think this game would have been if it was Broncos Seahawks?
Not much.
I don't think it would have been that different. I mean, you would have had Bo Nix trembling, not much for him to lean on offensively, and their defense probably would have. Yeah, their defense would have
I'm the same.
stopped Seattle. They would have held
Yeah.
Seattle to some field goals,
Yeah.
but yeah, Seattle probably would have figured it out for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean Super Bowl 60. That's I guess that's it. It's over. The NFL season is over. And it's officially um what off season talk, off season football conversation. And the
I
first
do want to
one,
say sorry.
you're good.
Shout out Sam Darnold. Congratulations. Um, yes, I mean it's not. Yes, he won a Super Bowl and won fucking a million games in the past 2 years. Um, but no, he every year there's a golf YouTube channel and he plays in a match with the YouTube guys, but it's Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, and Kyle Allen. That's where the whole Buffalo thing started, where
Mm.
you have to drink out of your left hand and they're all getting fucked up while playing golf. Um, I'm just excited to see Sam Darnold return to that as a Super Bowl champ because prior he was the dud of the group. He was basically behind Kyle Allen in terms of football.
Well, I don't think he was ever behind Kyle Allen in terms of football.
No, but
Was
they're
Kyle
pretty
Allen a
close.
is Kyle Allen a better golfer?
Yes.
So that's why you look at
But
Sam
no, at
Darnold
the
as a
same
better.
time, Kyle Allen was also a backup because they started 3 years ago. They were both backups.
No, no, but I'm just
And
saying, like
Darnold was just coming off of his Panthers shit.
you like with a bias to golf, you're like Sam Darnold sucks at football and golf.
You know, it was really rough to see. And he wasn't funny at all, dude. He's such a dork.
So now
It
he's a
was
Super
rough.
Bowl. Now he's a Super
He's a
Bowl
Super Bowl champ.
champion, and gets to play golf. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
else
don't
he does,
know.
but
Um,
listens to birds.
listens to birds. Anyways, I guess moving on from Super Bowl 60, Devin. Um,